I'm Simon Scholes. I'm the founder and creative director of Perception Studios. We're an award-winning visual marketing agency, and we help brands and businesses create content that helps them stand out on social media, specifically trying to help mindset and life coaches take their brand to the next level, creating content for free, essentially. Because as an agency, we were creating content for brands and businesses that were video, that were animation, all this great stuff. But we found and realized that not every brand, not every business has that budget necessarily to have content created on a consistent basis. But that's what social media is all about, being consistent, having regular content going out there, having regular value given to your audience. So how could I help people with that? So I sat down, I came up with a process. I called it How to 9 Times Your Social Media, turned it into a book, which you can still get hold of now. It's available on Amazon for like 99p. And it takes you through everything from planning all the way through to podcasting and the stuff that happens in between. So when it comes to podcasting, I mean, we might have very differing viewpoints on this. How easy is it to start podcasting?
It's really easy to start podcasting. It's not so easy to start good podcasting. And that is, of course, look, that's a subjective thing. I know where you're going with this because I've seen your content and you are, and I don't disagree with you, you are very much of the ilk, from what I, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're very much like, just get it going, just get it started, don't overthink it, just get it done. And I, to a certain extent, I agree with that massively. The worst thing you can do is say, I want to do a podcast, right, okay, what do I need to do? And then suddenly you get into that rabbit hole of doubt where it's like, oh God, what microphone do I buy? Oh my God, where do I record it? Oh my God, what's my format going to be? Oh my God, how am I going to get? And before you know it, you're asking so many questions, you never get it started until someone like me comes along and goes, why haven't you started yet? But what I'm saying is you need to do that basic level of research. So no, you don't want to go straight out and buy a Blue Yeti, okay? Just don't do that. Look, a Blue Yeti. No, don't buy one anyway. But look, I'm not here to I am here to slag off Blue Yetis. I do it almost daily in my content. But the point is, if a Blue Yeti suits your environment and it suits your budget, and you're one of these people, you're like what I like to call the iPhone generation, where they just want a box that does the job, easily plugged in and easily gets on with it, not too worried about the quality, but they want it to do the job. Well, fine. Look, if that's your bag, then go for it. But what I would say to you is, if you're hoping for massive results, you're probably not going to get it with that kind of a microphone, because there are so many people that say nobody cares what it sounds like. That's absolute BS. People do care what it sounds like. And I mean, as someone that listens to these things almost on a daily basis, I probably listen to more podcasts than most people. And it's very simple. If I hear a podcast where the audio is unlistenable, I stopped watching and listening. Well, it wasn't a podcast. I watched a video, and it was something I was really interested in today. And I turned it off after 7 seconds because I couldn't hear the girl speak. She was... No, I'm out.
Have a face mask on?
No,
what it was? She was being careful of the virus.
Sadly, no, it was just literally because she was recording it through a laptop. And that for me is the fundamental point, that people say, well, what about these podcasters that are really bad and they've got terrible equipment and they've got 1 million listeners? Yeah, there's a reason they got 1 million listeners. They're the sorts of people, they're called influencers, and people would literally sit and listen to them if they were talking through a sock, because it's about the fan base that they've built. People will forgive. But if you're just starting out as Johnny Nobody running a tyre company in Hungerford, or Newbury or Thatcham or somewhere like that, if you're doing really poor quality audio, then you're not going to build that fan base in the first place, because they're going to go, right, well, we've got you talking about tyres, and then I've got this professional company. Let's say, for example, I don't even know if ATS have a podcast, probably. You've got the professional voiceover, you've got the good, nice production, the music, you've got someone that knows what they're talking about, and they're sounding really professional. Which am I going to listen to? Am I going to listen to, Johnny No Tyres, or am I going to listen to the ATS podcast? Probably a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, absolutely.